weekend. We are on a paranormal vacation, and we're gearing up now for tomorrow. We're going to do something a little bit different tomorrow because we're going to some places and stuff, and we're going to actually just do a little, what would you call what we're going to do? A little poking around?
A little psychic investigation.
A little investigation?
Somehow help.
Yes. This is I guess it's a murder case or a missing person?
It's a missing person, but
at this point, okay.
This many years have gone by. It's
okay.
Sure, it's
all right.
almost 6 years. Oh yeah.
So we're gonna dabble in this tomorrow a little bit, and we're gonna see if we could maybe pick up on something or whatever. This is a legit, a person that's been a person with family and stuff. So we're gonna probably try to not give out too much information here, although it is really well documented. It's pretty well known, yeah. It's a pretty well known case.
If you're interested,
so
find out more.
So I guess which one of you would like to lead off? The ladies are the experts on this one.
I'll let Beth start. She heard of the story first.
This is like near and dear to my heart.
Right.
Last time we were here, we got shut down on doing Waverly because of COVID, but Barry and I already had reservations at my old Kentucky home. So State Park. So we went there, and for some reason I was on YouTube before we went, and I found out about this case that happened in this town, and it has been on my heart ever since.
She was obsessed.
Yeah. And I'm so obsessed.
Almost like you have. Do you feel like you have a connection?
I have a
almost
connection.
To it?
I definitely have a connection.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like
there are stories that just hit you.
Right. Yeah, I understand.
And I feel like this
that,
young lady, can I use her first name?
Yeah, sure.
Crystal, I feel like she is speaking to me to help give her mother peace.
Yeah.
And her family and her children. But she went missing, and she was not married to a man named Brooke, and they had a child together. And his brother was a police officer. So it's very many pathways you can go down, because before her missing person happened, there was a police officer who was, what do you call it, where you ambushed and killed. And there was 2 other women in the same small town murdered and never been solved. And they think that it all could be connected, but they're not positive.
Okay.
Right? So, Crystal has been missing for many years, and then on top of it all, her dad was really close to bringing some new evidence to the case. And he was standing in a field going hunting with his grandson, and he was shot to death.
Open field.
By a supposedly hunting accident, but never found out, and they saw where the tree was bent, like somebody was standing there waiting for the opportunity. And so we feel like that's a connection to this case. Bones were found about a year ago. They have recently said they aren't crystals. But it is really sad, and there was a lot of footage from neighbors' cameras and stuff, seeing Brooke and his brother go to their mother's farm, and were doing something, and there was some blood found in the trunk of the police vehicle that his brother was driving, and just a lot of things pointing towards Brooke. The car she was driving was found on a highway, but they feel like it was put there.
Yeah, the keys were still in the ignition, but I think they said
still there.
The seat position would have been too far back for her to be able to drive it.
Yes. And the children, she had young children, that she was a great mother, we understand, and she would have never just left her children. They were her world, her life.
Yeah.
And the baby was the only one that was Brooke's child. And he has like a rental construction type business, so he has availability to dig equipment,
excavators and things like that,
and a lot of land. And his mother's car was also seen on video coming and going from at odd hours from this farm that about the time she went missing.
Yeah.
So the brother, who was a cop, called Brooke in the middle of his interrogation and
Let's answer it.
and told him to
He's
stay.
like, oh, I gotta take this.
He answered it, and then he talked him into saying they were going to stop in
Yeah,
segregation.
he was like, oh, he told me that you guys are just gonna F me over.
Right.
And they're kind of like, well, why would that even come up?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Why, if nothing happened, we
Right.
wouldn't have anything to do that.
So that brother lost his position as a police officer due to that. There's a lot of suspicion that it was her boyfriend, Brooke,
Yeah.
that did this, and a lot of the evidence is going that way.
Right.
And
He didn't offer to help search, look for her, give up any extra information than what was required.
Yes. He went to a party the next day, to a 4th of July or
Yep.
gathering, and said, oh, I don't know, she disappeared before for days, which
Yeah.
wasn't true. And it just, there was something about the policeman that got ambushed that the brother might have been a part of. And she was getting ready to leave Brooke, and they are just imagining that maybe she threatened to tell what she knew.
Here we are. We are in Bardstown. We're out here. We're doing a little trip and a little traveling today. Today we are. I don't want to talk about it too loud, but we're at ground zero. This is going to be the place where we're investigating a missing persons case, and we're here. We're going to try and use some things today. We're going to try and do some things and see if we can find anything that might help out. So we're here, and we're going to be checking out the area, and we're going to see what we see. No, you're going to be in this one whether you guys want to or not, so you might as well smile a little bit and look like you're like all having fun.
interesting that she's gone missing now. And
And again, that's all speculation.
it is all
everything is
speculation.
alleged.
Yes,
Everything's
yes.
alleged. We don't know any of this.
Nobody's been arrested. Nobody's been.
No. They have, the FBI is now involved, and they have went and searched Brooks, his mother's property, the farm, all that.
Yeah.
So, I'm just hoping that we go and we can feel things. So my prayer is that we feel something, think something. I mean, when we were there, just Barry and I, we just stumbled upon the farm, which I thought was unique. Not that it's a big town or anything, because it's not. But just to come upon that farm out of nowhere, it was like shocking to me.
Right.
And I could kind of feel the direction I wanted to go in to look, but I didn't want to be intrusive at all. So Stephanie has gotten some signs, and I'm hoping she feels something. I hope you guys feel something. I know there's probably not a lot we can do to help, but I guess I just really pray there is something we
Right.
can do to help. There's like some interest in the case, even if we do that, even if we get some interest.
For me, coming into it, with more of the paranormal appeal and stuff, is I think there's a good opportunity to try and use some of the stuff we do to use spirit to maybe connect. So we're going to do a little bit of an ectopop session. We may actually try and use some stuff with brain-nautica, different things, different devices to maybe.
And the
give
mom
us
has
that
never been
clue.
against it. She has called in psychics and missing person psychics, and so
I mean, obviously,
I'm not going to approach her.
Yeah.
By any means.
there's only so
but
many places we can go to. We can't go on private
No.
property and stuff, but maybe we can
There's a river nearby.
find something.
I don't know. I don't even know what I can hope for.
Right.
I feel so drawn to be there and to see what others feel and try anything we can at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
And maybe just by a YouTube video, getting other people interested
Yeah.
so that the interest doesn't die, because this was how many years ago?
Yeah.
Freaking how many years
6
ago
years
now?
ago.
6 years.
So we want to keep. There's still signs up looking for her.
Yeah.
There's still big banners up. There was some town people that got upset and started taking them down because they didn't like that it was reflecting this town's image. But for the most part, and then Brooke got a new girlfriend and she was upset, so
Yeah.
she was taking signs down, and you can understand that. She's probably faced with it a lot
Right,
every
right.
day, and so that would probably be bothersome. But I feel like Crystal wants to be heard. I guess that's all.
Steph?
Well, we came down here on a Friday. Beth and Barry came down on Thursday. We came down the next day on Friday. So I was at home getting the last minute packing things done, and I had Investigation Discovery on in the background, just a background noise, because I like to watch the Murder Channel.
No. Yes, she does.
It worries
And-
me a bit.
It does.
So, I was just kind of in and out of the room, not really paying attention, and then all of a sudden, Crystal's episode comes on.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? Like, what are the chances that we're going down there? This was already kind of on the itinerary.
We're literally, how far are we from there? An hour, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not far.
Yeah.
So I messaged Beth real quick. I said, "You're not going to believe what just happened."
Yeah. So that's
At first,
where-
I was confused because we had been crystal digging.
Yeah.
She's talking about crystals, and I'm like, oh. And then she goes, Crystal the girl. I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
So that's one of those synchronicities that
Yeah.
we run into with
Kind of felt like it
paranormal
was meant
stuff.
to be.
Yeah. So, and like I said, this is not like anything we've ever done before. So I guess I don't have any expectations. But if there's even, the slightest possibility that we could maybe find something out, where we would take it and what we would do with it from then, I guess we'd cross that bridge if we were across it. But
Barry's really good at, like, when we saw the farm, he was able to figure out what road goes behind and
yeah,
things like that. So I'm glad we have him along for directional
Right.
and figuring out where we can go and where we can't go.
All
So,
right.
any thoughts about Crystal Berry?
I'm just like you. I follow her. She, like I said, it's her passion. And last year when we were there, I got the bug too. I'll say,
Yeah.
you know, I'll let her take the lead and lead us there. Well,
You'll bet.
we'll find something out. I
Yeah.
hope. So.
You're gonna lead tomorrow. So.
Well,
You
I
try to
think
find
anybody
out.
should lead who gets a feeling.
Yes, well,
Or,
for sure, yes. I mean, we're going to be basing this on hunches. I mean, literally,
it's
that's
all
what we're
hunches.
doing.
It's all hunches.
But, you know, looking
We're
for
not investigators.
no,
by any
we're looking
means.
for that psychic connection or that spiritual connection or whatever, you know.
If she wants to speak to us, we're willing to listen.
Right.
If she's able to guide us,
Yes.
we're going to be there to be guided,
Yes.
and we're not going to ignore the signs that we see.
And so, I mean, for us, I mean, this is pretty far out of our wheelhouse,
And it is.
but I think it's cool. I mean, it's neat that we're going to give this a try, and we're going to see what we can do. So, because it can't always just be things that go bump in the night. Sometimes the scariest things are people around us, not the ghosts and the goblins and the ghouls. So,
It's still related because she's passed away and she's speaking to us.
yes. So, yeah. So we're going to approach it from a metaphysical standpoint, and we're going to throw it into the mix and see what happens. So,
And I know her mother would welcome any
yeah.
kind of
Any
help.
information.
Anything, any out of the box thinking. She's done everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Now it's time for out of the box thinking.
I like it. It's going to happen tomorrow. We're going to get up. We're going to do it tomorrow. All right. So that's happening tomorrow. This is going to kind of be our lead in for that, and we're going to put this all together, and boom, we're going to see what happens. So you're going to see what happens too. So
We're gonna come along.
Stay
Wish us luck.
wish us luck. So thanks for watching. Bye, y'all. Here we are.
Johanna.
Here we are. Where are we? Where are we?
Talbot.
Tavern.
Talbot
in
Tavern.
Bardstown, Kentucky.
All right. And why are we here in
It's
Bardstown?
very haunted here.
It is very haunted.
It is
We're here
haunted
for the booze.
Wait. The scary booze?
The spirit.
No, yes.
We're on the Bourbon Trail.
Ooh. We're on the Bourbon Trail, but we're also.
This is Jesse James can be seen here,
All right.
and Abraham Lincoln and Daniel Boone.
All right.
So we're looking for them.
So we're here for the liquor, and that's why you two ladies are over.
But we're also on a secret mission, right? Right.
But let me tell him about the jailer.
Yeah, talk about this
Jailer's
for now.
Inns is next door, and there was a man that killed his wife there, and
Yeah.
he was notoriously bad. But before they could hang him, he died of a horrible, painful illness.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's
So
karma.
but we're here also to see if we can help Crystal, who is missing, presumed dead. And we're trying to locate her body so her mother can have peace, because her father also passed away by
Yeah.
being shot in a supposedly hunting accident. And
Alleged.
so we're trying to help with the case.
All right.
I don't know that there's anything we can do, but we're going to give it a shot.
Anything to add, Stephanie?
You know, this is like my dream because I am so into true crime and any of these kind of stories. So anything like this is just right up my alley.
So basically, we're talking. We've got beer, we've got bourbon, we've got bourbon, we've got ghosts, we've got
Spirits.
missing people. I mean, what more
could you
can
ask?
we
We got
get,
a mystery.
right?
We
Right.
got a mystery.
All right.
We're like Scooby-Doo.
We are Scooby-Doo.
We are Scooby-Doo.
I claim Velma.
We're going to take off the mask of the... And it's going to be Mr. Jenkins, probably.
Old Man Jenkins.
Old Man Jenkins.
It's always Old Man
That
Jenkins.
did it. And we're going to expose him.
All right.
Today.
All right.
Yeah. That one's got a nice. None of them burn.
It's not bad. That one's smooth. And the last one is Evan Williams, 1783, Heaven Hill. We're doing this awful fast. You didn't drink much.
I'm driving. Yeah, we've had that one too.
That's okay.
That's the one we buy sometimes.
I think I'm with you. I think number one.
Stephanie,
Number
what do you
one
have?
is my favorite.
I have the
And what was
Southern
it?
tea.
Southern tea, and I
Old
have
Bardstown 90.
a mule. Yeah.
Willett.
We're not going to say that's a little bit creepy right there, but we got some target practice going on there.